Good morning, Bob. Got some bread rising. I can smell it already. Love the smell of bread. Yummy, yummy. Surprised Bite hasn't come out and visited us yet. Good morning, Rhonda. It wasn't the bread, that was Rhonda. Okay. Good morning, Darth. Thank you so much for the building. I got that thing the other day and I put it together. This is it right here. So yeah, that's a new contribution from Darth. You'll see that on a video in the next couple days here. But yeah, that's a cool one. Little corner bar. Well, it's not a corner bar, but it's supposed to be a bar. And the nice thing is it fits right up against that corner drugstore thing I got a few weeks ago. So that looks really cool. Thank you so much for that. You guys are going to force me to set up the train early here because I'm not going to want to have everything built and not ready to be used here. I got 4 buildings now, and hundreds of 100 people or something like that, and all those nice little park benches. We're gonna have to do something really cool with that at some point. I'm gonna have to figure out how to make a some real scenery, not just a piece of just not just a piece of plywood with felt on top of it. I think there's some like trees and shrubbery stuff on the Amazon wish list. I think. Hang on, let me check here if I can hit it from here. Let's see here. Let's see. 2 more links. That's what I want. Amazon wish list. There it is. Added a few new items to the list too. I saw they had some like fun little like zombies and stuff like that. So there's yeah. See, there's one of them that's like buildings and little bushes and trees and animals and stuff like that. So yeah, if you're interested, you can do that. Oops, didn't want to go there here. They put some like tombstones and gravestones, so you can do a graveyard, and some zombies. So if you want to have zombies, you can do that. And then I also saw this really cool horse-drawn hearse, and so I got that on the list too. So yeah, that's an option for you if you're into that kind of thing. Always going to be adding some new things when I see something that I think looks cool. Good morning, Scott. Yeah, I came later in the day. It actually came about on Monday, I think. Yeah, it must have been Monday because I put it together on Tuesday, and Tuesday was the last day of my weekend last weekend. This is my long weekend this time. Yeah, I know. I'm surprised the cats aren't here. have to promote myself to the mayor of Breckville and then charge the town folk. Well, we could always put them in the cemetery if they don't snap to here. Good morning, Kimberly. How are you? The girls like I put the pictures they drew. That's right. See, what I did is I threw that together. I think last weekend, last Sunday after the live stream. I went over to the Rock Place, of course, because they're open on Sundays now, and spent way too much money, as is often the case. And came home and decided, okay, I'm gonna put together the video. And the idea was, I planned to do like a whole bunch of like subliminal clips from the videos. And so I went through and found all the videos that I thought were would be the ones I'd want to use. And like I said, I kind of went with the beat of the music, and I said every time there was like a major beat, I'd change the scene. And I don't know, I thought it turned out all right. I got to admit, the song that won was not my first choice, but it was like the second choice. Well, Mr. Scarecrow, or the Pumpkin King, as I call him, has been taken apart, and he's back in his box now. Somebody mentioned, and I don't even remember ever mentioning this on the live stream, or on a video before, but I have this creepy dead girl on a swing that where she swings back and forth and her head turns and she talks like that. I've never been able to make her work well. Somebody brought her up in the comments on that video, and I might actually have to pull her out and see if we can figure out why she doesn't work right. Because it worked right the first year I had it. It just didn't look, it didn't swing right after that. The animation and the speaking, that still works. And it was kind of a creepy thing. Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with the LEDs in the head. I think the problem is the power getting up to the head. And I may at some point modify that. I think I could just run a parallel line off of the new power supply I got, and run it up directly up to the head and have it work that way. I do want to have the headlight up again. I don't know if she's my girlfriend. She's a little young for me. Besides, Logan's my girlfriend, right? Yeah, something like that. I think the line is the lights are on, but nobody's home. That's your head, okay. There's a Reagan girl from The Exorcist that I should buy. That would be a cool one too. Yeah, today maybe the theme of today's live stream is going to be euphemisms for stupid people. We got the lights are on, nobody's home. I got one that I use all the time for like crazy people. The the cheese is slid off their cracker. Few fries short of a Happy Meal. I've heard that one too. Yeah, I'd have to look that up and see what that is. Is that something that's on Amazon? There's an online company that specializes like in Halloween stuff, and I've started looking at them pretty seriously. It's a place that John Guthrie at Silent Screams gets a lot of his stuff. It's a little bit more than like a Spirit Halloween place. It's got more professional stuff, a lot of automation and pneumatics and hydraulics. Yeah, I could do ice cream for ice cream, huh? Your dog pooped on you? That's just not cool, man. So you scared the poop out of her, huh? Mom's doing okay. Let's see. I got a text from her. Weather seems to have improved a little bit, so she's enjoying being able to eat outside, which is nice. It's supposed to improve a little bit here. We're supposed to maybe get some rain tonight. My mom already thinks I have the promotion. It isn't official yet. I guess my sister's husband and her daughter both have COVID. So yikes. I've never had it, not once. So I guess they're both locked in separate rooms. I don't know. You think if they have COVID, they could at least visit each other. What are they can do? Infect each other? Yeah, eating outside a lot, so that's cool. Hi, Yvonne. How are you? Get the little wavy hand here, so I'll wave back. That's good. Glad you're okay. It's always fun when everybody's okay. Gotta feed the kitties. I'm surprised the cats haven't come and visited me yet. Bye. You're missing the live stream. Your fans want to see you. I hear jumping on shelves now, so maybe that means they'll come. Yeah, I miss you, especially Rhonda, when you're not here. I got to talk twice as much. Oh, I see Nibble. It's actually Nibble peering around the corner here. Want a kitty treat, Nibble? That would probably get Bite going. He forgets that we have the kitty treats. So we're each one of them a little closer to the couch here. Maybe we'll get her to come join us. Hey, Nibble. Better coax your brother out here. People think I killed him. He was out here earlier, wasn't he? Okay, you're not as fat as Bite, but you're already fat enough. Yes, you are. All right, back to the show. Bite makes his appearance. He makes his appearance. Your cats are all up now. That's funny. That's sort of what we're going for. Yeah, I think that's sort of what might have happened with me. I might have had it, but they say there's people that are like asymptomatic. They're having closures due to the new outbreaks. See, that's another reason I'm glad I live in Texas. They actually passed a law recently saying that won't happen. You can't discriminate against people, enforce them to wear masks or that in Texas anymore. Oops. Yeah, they maybe that was it. Maybe Bite's a little hungover. Yeah, well, it's an inside joke for everyone who pets. Yeah, that is sort of the problem with the masks. It interferes with the police state activities. That much is true. Dynamic duo are on the dresser licking the TV. All right. Yeah, it sounds like that sounds like something DeSantis would do too. He seems like a real freedom kind of guy. Is there any reason is there any doubt why it is that Texas and Florida are the states that are gaining population? Tosh seems to be doing fine. I saw her last night after I got home from work. She was already kind of curled up in a corner, for the night. But yeah, I don't see her every day. Sometimes I go out and look for her, and I'm not sure where she is. Cats are looking at the TV. Now you have to give them treats. Yeah, well, here, kitties. The girls want a small turtle, huh? Why not? You don't have one of them yet. It's like almost the only thing you don't have, right? Yeah, I know. It's really weird the bite's not out here today. He was out here a little bit before the live stream came up. Better check on him. I don't know. I'll go check on him. We'll see if he's okay. I'm sure he's fine. He's just being weird today. I gotta admit, I don't know where he is. I wonder if he's in my bedroom. I had the door open for a minute. I bet he went in there. Yep, mystery solved. He got locked in my bedroom. That's why he wasn't out. I usually leave the door to the bedroom closed so the cats stay out, so I don't get like cat fur all over my bed and stuff like that. So see if we can coax him out now. Why can't the Texas governor finish up the wall? Well, actually, what we've been doing in Texas is they've been putting these floating barricades in the middle of the river that separates Mexico from Texas, and even putting razor wire along the border, and people are coming in and cutting them. And I think a judge is trying to get the barricades out of the river too. It's a complicated issue. Spaniel mom doesn't like cats, huh? Okay. Come on, bye. He went and hid in my bedroom. There he is. Come on, bite. Come say hi. First, I thought he was under the bed, but he wasn't under the bed. And I said, oh, maybe he went into the closet or something like that. That's what he did. He was in the closet taking a nap. So in a very real case, Bite has come out of the closet. We knew it, didn't we, Bite? Come on, buddy. Come say hi. Meow. Yeah, he's out and about now. He'll make his appearance at some point. Yeah, see, I knew he'd be here eventually. So what do you have to say now that you've come out of the closet, huh? You feeling fabulous? Yeah, promotion is still coming. Basically, the boss pulled me aside this week, said he's made his decision. I'm the person. So it's just a matter of the paperwork coming through. We were hoping the paperwork would come through um, this past week, but it didn't. I guess what ended up happening is there was, I'm replacing uh, somebody else who's vacated the position. And apparently, when they made the offer or when they wrote up the offer in HR, the offer and the pay scale was based on me having the same experience as the person I'm replacing. Well, the person I'm replacing has been with the company for 20 years. And so I'm not going to get what she got. And so they had to, you know, stop the offer and start over again. So we're hoping that it'll come this week. It's going to have to come pretty quick because the person I'm replacing, her last day was yesterday. So it's coming. It's just, when you're dealing with corporations, everything takes a long time. Assaulted with hamburger? That's a new one. Yeah, it's the Rio Grande Darth. They putting these floating barricades, I guess, with nets on them to prevent people from crossing the river. Oh, I'll have to get a bump in pay. I won't take the position if there's not more money because it's more responsibility and a lot more work. That's the one thing that could derail this is if there isn't a bump in pay, but there'll have to be. Yeah, well, the boss said that I'm the one he chose, so and I mean, I've been feeling that was coming. I'm not going to blame you for missing the kitty treats. You kind of got yourself locked in my room, didn't you? There was like a minute or two. I left the bedroom door open, and clearly he was in. And the reason I actually thought about him being in the bedroom was because when I was in there with the door open, I actually heard him at the door. And I figured, oh, okay, well he'll probably pop in for a minute, but I didn't see him, and I don't mind him going into the bedroom. I just don't want him getting up on the bed and sleeping there and getting cat hair all over the place. Yeah, you don't want to fight with the IRS. You don't want to fight with any government agency. They'll get vindictive on you. Hi, Tracy. Yeah, more toys I can buy. That's it exactly. Wasted on rocks, but you got to admit that is a pretty rock. That's my latest acquisition here. I love how sparkly it is. So that one's pretty cool. Definitely a keeper. And then I got let's get the house out of the way here. I also got this. This one's pretty cool. Also, kind of a cool piece of crystal. This one will kind of flash different colors if you get it just right. So I got to find it here. I don't even know if I'll go find it, let alone duplicate it on camera. But I saw it when I was in the store. Kara, one of the store's owners, pointed it out to me, and I said, "Oh man, that's beautiful." Yeah, I can't find it right now, but there's like one little piece of lattice in there that will flash like blue and green at you if you get the angle just right. Kind of like an opal if you've ever seen an opal. Opals have what they call fire to them. I've shown you my opal, right? Yeah, I'm always going to buy more rocks. I'm a rock hound. But ever since that rock show, like 6 or 8 months ago, I bought more rocks in the last 6 months than the whole rest of my life combined. Yeah, let me show you my opal here. Do I oil my opal? No. This one you actually have to keep in water, or it'll crack. And if it cracks, it'll, you know, not be as cool. You dry it off here a little bit. Got the paper towel I use to sop up the condensation from the. But yeah, that's my opal. Look at the colors in that. Love the red and the green. Not quite as stunning from that side as it is from this side, though. I always wanted to have an opal, so when I got a chance to get one, it's like, oh man, that's cool. There's a website that I saw advertised on my Facebook profile called opaltrove.com, and they're just a wholesaler of opals. Looks like Krypton. You mean kryptonite? Yeah, no, I showed you my kryptonite last time, didn't I? That big boulder I have that glows purple under the black light. Yeah, I'm gonna do a display case. I've talked about it before. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it underneath that table that I built a while back, and put that under there. But I want to do that a little bit when it cools off. It's too hot to be working in the garage right now. Yeah, I think this one was harvested or discovered in the U.S. somewhere. But like I said, I found it on a website. I'll put the address here on the in the comment. I think that's how it's spelled. Called opaltrove.com. And what they got is they just got a whole bunch of um, wholesale opals that you can buy. And I thought it was kind of a scam when I saw it, so I was leery about doing it, but it was real. So, and they got like raw opals. Oops, sorry, hit the wrong button here. They have like raw opals that you can get, or they also have finished ones that what they call jewelry grade opals. But what they have is they just have like hundreds and hundreds of them you can pick. The prices are pretty reasonable too. So you just go in there, you pick the one you want, and it was a website that really kind of convinced me that they were legit, because a lot of times if you find a company out there that's a fraud, you'll be able to look at the website, and the website will look really simplistic. If this was a fraud, they spend an enormous amount of time doing it, because they photograph each one of the opals, and then you open up the page where you can buy that opal, and they'll have a little video of the opal, and they'll like hold it in different directions, and with relative to the camera, so you can see the fire on it, because that's what really makes opals really cool is the different flashes of color when the angles change. So yeah, check them out. That's a good company. I was very happy with what I got, and it comes with a little jar with the water in it, so so your opal does not dry out. No, I don't think I have a kyber crystal, and I'm not sure what that is. I'd have to look that up here. Fortunately, I might not have a kyber crystal, but I have the internet, right? Oh, okay, that's a Star Wars thing. That's the center of the lightsaber, right? Do a grow crystal kit with a. I got one of those. I've never actually done it. I don't know. I was such a huge Star Wars fan, but the movies have just gotten worse over the years. Opal Fruity. Yeah, agreed, Gene. 4, 5, and 6 are great. 1, 2, and 3 are okay. And I've got 7, 8, and 9, and I don't I haven't even watched them enough to really know the stories. They just they're inferior to they just keep getting worse and worse. It's another one of these cases where everything Disney touches they ruin. Yeah, from another galaxy. I'm guessing one far, far away. Of course, then again, you really get down to it. Any galaxy other than ours is far, far away. No, I mean, I saw Frasier a couple times. I wasn't really into it. Wasn't Frasier a spin-off of Cheers? See, I didn't watch Cheers either. No, she's still in rehab, but she is doing well. Apparently, the doctor is looking at her heel there because that was where she had the fracture, and it's healing up. And so they want her, to be 100% and be able to put weight on it and stuff like that again. But I think she's going to kind of have to accept the fact that she just can't get on her feet that much anymore. She's going to have to just stay in the wheelchair more because that's what happened. Is she was on her feet and her knee buckled under her. We posted a picture of some pendants that you have. Let's see what we got here. Got a new subscriber here, so let's go to the page here. Okay, yeah, I don't know where you posted it. We'll see. Oh, okay, you haven't posted it yet. Okay. Logan is going to give my mom foot massage. She gives good ones. Okay. Yeah, if I see it, I'll see if I can identify it. I'm not really a an expert at that. Most of what I know, about rocks or do I like them? I think they look cool. See, that's the whole thing. When I was talking to the owners at Gallery 11 about the rocks, it's like I'm not looking for particular things. I'm just looking for things that I think look cool. Yeah, I'm not as hardcore about limiting the discussions on my channel, as like they are on Jordan's channel, on Jordan's Facebook channel. If it's completely wrong for the site, I'll remove it. But yeah, I love the natural stuff. Like I've told him that at Gallery 11 that, while I do have a few things that have been polished and shaped and stuff like that, I generally prefer, natural stone, something that looks like this, something that's just, that's how it came out of the ground. They showed that to me a couple of weeks ago. And I said, oh man, I wish I had the money at the time to get it. I actually went back last week specifically to get this piece because this was so cool. Yeah, pretty much anything we talk about here, is fair game for, um, is fair game for the Facebook page. Yeah, I want to do it because, my collection is getting pretty big. That all of that there, all along there, that's all rocks. So I need a place to do it because if I don't have a place to put my rocks, where am I going to put my? Or if I, don't have an official place for my rocks, where am I going to put my train? That's where the train goes. That's right. Going to need a bigger house. Yep, one big happy family. One big happy, crazy, insane family. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Build a shed in the backyard for the rocks and train. No, I don't want to keep eating any of those things outside. You're right. I did leave out dysfunctional. The Waco with the Wacko from Waco as our leader. Yep, that's it. That's me. David Koresh and Billy Joe Shaver are both dead now, so I'm the new Wacko from Waco. It would look pretty on glass shelves in the window. They'd really shine there. I may do that too, Gene. Move certain rocks out, onto the train set. But I want to have a dedicated case because I've got so much stuff now. It's crazy. For a while I just kept it on the mantle over the fireplace, but it got to the point where there was so much there that I couldn't do that anymore. And now I have it on the table behind me, and I've filled up the table. So yeah, I definitely need a dedicated space for that. Well, the window I would do it would be opposite, a long ways away from any of the cooking stuff in the kitchen. So I don't think there'd be a grease problem, but that tree stump. Oh, this is an incense burner. Kind of cool. I originally, when Jordan was still in the apartment in LA, he started burning incense, and he basically just had it on a plate. And so I got this for him, and was going to give it to him. And then by the time I was ready to give it to him, he got his own. So I kept it. But it's cool. It's got a bunch of little holes in it. So you put the incense inside of it, and the smoke comes out of the holes. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, the camera kind of uh, you know ruins the perspective on distance. 'Cause see, I got my DVD shelf right behind the couch here, but you kind of get a better idea of how close everything is when I lift the camera up, because then you can see what's close and what's far back. It does look like a bong, doesn't it? Yeah, there we go. It's a fairy house. That's it. That's exactly what it is. I think those are supposed to be some of those kind of special mushrooms, if you catch my drift, on the side of it. The magic kind. I was thinking today I might do a cooking vlog. I don't know if it'll be an instant pot recipe or not. I haven't done any cooking vlogs in a long time. So it's probably time to do one again. Yeah, I love mushrooms too, Charlotte. There's Bite again. Bite's back. No, I'm pretty sure she doesn't, which is probably a good thing. Are you Logan's kitty? Huh? Sorry, Logan, that's my kitty. You get six of your own. And a dog you trained to poop on mommy, right? I haven't trained this one to poop on me. There's no reason anybody should ever smoke their lawn. Ah, the innocence of children. Gotta love them. That's my buddy. Yeah, yeah, we're supposed to. Today's supposed to be the last really hot day. We're supposed to have a rain chance and maybe well, and a cold front coming through here. Let's see if I can actually see the rain coming in yet. Probably too early. I see some rain over along the Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas area, but it's moving away from us. But we supposedly have a cold front coming in tonight, and that's going to bring in some rain hopefully tonight and tomorrow. 60% tonight, and maybe a little bit tomorrow too. We'll see. Does Nibble let you pet her? Let me pet her? Sometimes. You may recall a week or two ago, we took the camera in, or took the laptop in to their room to see them, and during that time, Nibble did let me pet her on camera. Have I been inspired to redecorate my house since Meow Wolf? No, but there's a lot of cool stuff there. Holy cow! You got to check that place out, Jordan. You'll love that place. You know, when I went in, they asked me if I'd ever been to Meow Wolf before. I told them, yeah, I went to the one in New Mexico, and they said, oh, you're gonna love this one. Then, yeah, that place was awesome. They aren't my best viewed vlogs. I don't know. Maybe they'll be growers. Those places were fun to get. That place was fun to go to, though. I do think it's better than the Santa Fe, but I mean, you got to remember, Santa Fe was the first one, and all the rest of them have been built up since then. And who knows? Maybe they've modified the one in Santa Fe with more stuff. But I knew sort of what I was getting into because we'd been to the other one, and so I knew it was going to be great. But I just on that thing, I had the camera running just the whole time. I walked out of there with about 70 minutes of footage, and I said, "Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to break that up into parts." It's funny. There's an aquarium in that place too, and I wanted to actually go check out that place also while I was there, and couldn't actually because it wasn't open yet. I thought maybe I'd get two vlogs out of that. Yeah, probably did come up with new ideas, and maybe there's new technology too. I mean, there were a lot of things that were similar though. Also, I remember, the one in New Mexico. There were like things that you could touch, and they would light up and make sounds and stuff like that. And there was one of those. There was some of that in the one here too. But it's definitely worth a look. It was beautiful. It was beautiful and strange and bizarre. And I mean, I really like that neon forest right at the beginning in the first video. That thing was walking through that was amazing. Yeah, I think that's the point. I think they are all different because they're each kind of created by local artists, is my understanding. And so obviously, if you have different artists working on, different locations, and it's going to be, different ideas. Obviously there's some overlap, and I'm sure probably some of the people that went and did the one in Dallas had visited some of the other ones. Yeah, because there was different themes in different parts of the area or in different parts of the attraction. And so obviously, yeah, different people are given, different areas to work on. And It just all really works well together. Definitely worth a look. I definitely recommend everyone, if that looked at all interesting to you, definitely go check it out. It was amazing. All right, one down, one to go. Yeah, I think we got a Central Texas fair coming up in a couple of weeks. I'll try and go visit that. You're thinking of The Shining. I think you did. You mention that in the comment because somebody said the same thing in the comment of that one of those videos. Girls are making gnomes out of scrap craft things. You'll post them. Cool. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember seeing the comment about that. That was from The Shining. Come play with us, Danny. Oh, your laptop crashed. Yeah, that'd be a drag if that happened to me. Laptop crashes here. I'm off the air. Have to go back on my cell phone here. One of your favorite movies? I thought it was an okay movie. It's not one I watch all the time. I think it's one of the movies that Jack Nicholson was born to play. He plays a great psycho. Windows 95. Yikes. That's pretty ancient. Yeah, cats are fine. There's one of them right here. The other one was out visiting us a little earlier. Nibbles the thumbnail picture for this live stream. I like Windows 98 better than 95. 95 was great because it was a major step up from like Windows 3 and 3.1 and stuff like that. And it was first actually a really kind of modern, you know, layout for operating system in the PC world. The first thing that was really more like the Mac operating system. I don't think I ever saw Wolf. Okay, Yvonne's posted her picture. Let's take a look here. See if we can find it now here. Yeah, there it is. You're talking about that one. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Cool though. It's just a little thin piece, right? Kind of translucent. They're all really nice. I kind of like that one in the center there. That's pretty too. But yeah, not sure what that is. It's thick, about a quarter of an inch, huh? Okay. Oh, ME was the worst. Yeah, I agree. There's still Microsoft jokes. It's weird because Microsoft kind of has an every other operating system thing going on for a long time. Because you know, Windows 3.0 was bad, 3.1 was better, Windows 4 was bad, Windows 95 was okay, Windows 98 was better, Windows 2000 was good, Windows ME was bad, Windows XP was good. And then they got into like the numbered versions. So what was it? Windows. Yeah, I don't remember all of them. Windows 5, Windows 7. I think I'm running Windows 10 on this one. Yeah, I'm running 10 on this one. I liked XP. XP was good. In fact, my media center is a variant on XP, and I'm still running that. Windows keeps pestering to update this machine to Windows 11, but Um, I don't want to do that. Unfortunately, every time you add a new operating system, uh, you get more code bloat. And the problem with it is this machine was designed with Windows 10 in mind. Windows 11 may require, um, more resources than this laptop can handle. And once you get it in there, it's hard to get it out. So Windows 10 is working fine for me. I'll stick with that. I've never come to this laptop and said, gee, I really wish I had Windows 11 on it. Yeah, see, that's another thing I thought might be an issue, Yvonne, is that people might look at it on here and recognize what it is. So yeah, there's another look right there. It's pretty. I have no idea what it is though. Yeah, this guy's 16, old enough to get a driver's license now, huh? But where would you go? Nowhere. Yeah, I don't have a problem with Windows 11. It's just I want it on a machine that's really designed with Windows 11 in mind. Yeah, that's Byte, baby. Toxic twins. That's awesome. Is that why they're toxic? Is because they're so huge? Byte used to open up doors in the kitchen in the house in California. I guess he's sort of outgrown that now. I ended up having to put magnetic locks on the on the cabinets that he could get at on the floor to keep him from doing that. And then there was one time right before I was getting ready to move where I lost him and I couldn't find him for like 24 or 36 hours. It was one of the days where we were starting to move stuff out of the house and the door had been open. I thought he got out. It turns out he crawled up onto the counter in the kitchen, jumped up onto the refrigerator, and went into one of the cabinets over the refrigerator. In the fridge, huh? That's funny. Licking the butter, yeah, that makes sense. You'd probably lick butter too if you could get it some, wouldn't you? I'm really surprised that these guys stay off like the counters and stuff like that because I've got those shelves in their room and they've always had shelves they can get up on and they seem to know which shelves they're allowed to be on and which ones they aren't. Because I don't think I've ever caught them on the uh, on the counters in the kitchen. Probably now they're too old to jump up that high, but he just wants a snack, Rhonda. Parents had a Siamese cat named Cuckoo, huh? Yeah, cuckoo means crazy here too. I mean, like this, cuckoo. Learning sign language. That's cool. That's a good sign language uh, for crazy. Ugh. Yeah, I don't want the cats in the bedroom either. No, still on hold. I mean, the boss pulled me aside this week, said that he's chosen me for the job, but I haven't gotten the official offer yet. So it isn't official. Nobody else knows about it until it is official. Right, bite. Yep, that's one happy kitty. And his motor's running. Yeah, that's one of my favorite Twilight Zone episodes. I got that when I went with Jordan to a Twilight Zone mini golf in Las Vegas. I think we went there for like Jaws' fourth birthday, and Jordan had been invited to check out a Kiss mini golf place, and we found out there was a Twilight Zone one too, and so we went to that place also, and I got this there. Yeah, you know it's a classic Twilight Zone episode when the Simpsons have done a joke on it. Well, what would end up happening is somebody else would fill in. You know, there's two people that do this particular position. So there's somebody to fall back on, and sometimes they'll bring in somebody from another shift to cover. The toilet zone, huh? That's the signpost up ahead. Next stop, the toilet zone. Yeah, but nobody would throw hamburger at you, Rhonda. I think you'd be pretty safe to say that too. See, I've been in manufacturing most of my life. Yeah, bike comes into the bathroom, me too. Anything to get attention. Yep, it's about 12:30. It's time for Gene to go to church. Have a good church, Gene. Good talking to you. All you can do is sit and look at them. Those smell pretty good, don't they? You're going to look really funny with a cat treat jar stuck on your head. Yes, you are. Yeah, I've never really worked in retail. Never had to deal with customers a whole lot, except at Disney. Has he ever been stuck? No, not yet. But I think this kitty treat jar has a little bit smaller of a mouth, and a lot of them do. And so I think if he tried to get in there, he probably would get stuck. Yeah, cats are crazy, which is why they belong on this live stream because we're all crazy. Somebody I work with has a little sign in her at her desk that says, "We're all crazy. It's not a competition." Had a hooker arrested in your chair. That sounds kind of interesting. Ever been to Area 51? No, I don't. I don't know anyone who has. Been to Roswell. I have to take a nap after this. I'm tired. I don't know why. I guess I didn't sleep well. Hi, Susan. How are you? I'm guessing as a hairstylist, you don't have a lot of people throwing hamburger at you. Now, having hair care products thrown at you, that might be different. Right, Bite? Spaghetti sounds good. You dying to know what the Pumpkin King says? He's got three different lines that he uses. I don't remember what they are, but it's about harvesting souls and stuff like that. So you're supposed to be, I guess, like the Grim Reaper. I'm hoping he does scare the kids. That's the whole point. I had him back in the, back next to the house last year because he didn't move and he didn't talk. This year, I'm going to have him out, right out by probably right out in the street. I want him to be seen and heard. Logan wants to hug the pumpkin guy. That's funny. He's 7.5 feet tall, Logan. He is pretty cool. That was why I wanted to put him back together. I wanted to get him working again. I'm glad it was as simple as the power supply, though. No, what I do, Halloween gets set up day of, so I'll get up early on that morning and we'll set everything up, and I'll be outside most of the day, so I don't think there's any danger of them being stolen. Besides, there aren't a lot of thieves in this neighborhood. I noticed that one of the neighbors down at the end of the block has been setting up for a yard sale for the last 4 days and just has stuff out on her driveway. It's been out day and night for since about Wednesday, and none of the stuff's getting stolen. Yeah, I think you've mentioned that before. And that's what you want to do. It's fun to be scared, but you also want to make sure they understand that things like that aren't really real. Pennywise all over the house. That's cool. I'm still excited about having a billboard in Waco with my picture on it. That's going to be really neat. I'm going to be famous. How awesome is that? Lived in California all my life. I never was on a billboard. Come to Texas, and boom, there I am. And I'm on Google Street View too. How awesome is that? Your friend's kid was scared to death of Santa Claus the movie. Well, the picture's on the Facebook page. You could download it from there if you wanted. They want it autographed, huh? Yeah, I suppose that's how that works. Their uncle's famous. Everyone deserves a good scare once in a while. I agree. That's why I like doing silo screams. Although I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to do it anymore. It's a drag. I love doing it. I love being involved with it. Yeah, it is good for the circulation. Hey, bye. How you, buddy? You okay? Yeah, here he is. He's back again. You got to push the laptop a little bit here. It's teetering on the edge. Kind of like me. How's my body? Yeah, you can tell that's his like favorite thing ever. Chihuahua. You got a Chihuahua watching you. You know that? What do you think of that? It turned back on us now here. Maybe lived and loved, huh? Yeah. See you later, Tracy. Thanks for stopping in. I've seen Jeff lately. He was in here briefly last week. Haven't seen him today yet, but actually didn't see anything about the church service either. Usually that comes across my Facebook page at some point. Don't see him though. Any food vlogs coming? Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I might do one today. I don't know what yet, but we'll find something. Make something good for dinner. Yeah, it's nice to be nice. Yeah, stew would be pretty good. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be something I'll do in the Instant Pot or just something I'll cook normally. Pasta sounds good too. I don't know. We'll find something good. Yeah, I can never go wrong with pasta. It's funny though. I haven't had anything pasta in a long time. I've never had lamb. Just I guess it just never came up. Wonder if it's bad or just my jokes. 50 cents for a package of hot dogs. That sounds like a deal. No, so no limits on hot dogs, just bacon, huh? I like hot dogs. Hot dogs are good. Meat guy mislabeled it. Is that the meat guy in your store? Or yeah, beef hot dogs are good though. Why not? They're the perfect food. They're easy to make. They're yummy, and they fit really nicely in your hand. Right, Bite? Do you like hot dogs? You don't like dogs in general, do you? Although, in all fairness, you've only ever met one. And his name is Jaw. In my case, they make me fart. Yeah, Bite is bigger than most dogs, I think. He's definitely bigger than Jaw is. No, they didn't fight. Jaw wanted to play, but you know, Jaw's first instinct is to chase, and Bite's first instinct is to run. So that wasn't. It just wasn't going to work. There's always good room. There's always room for a fart joke. I guess I erased that. I had a fart soundboard. I think I probably erased it though because it didn't actually sound like farts. It just sounded like a bunch of people going. It's a fun little app I got. You move your finger around, makes noise. music for my opening. I got a drawer with all my old phones in it. Someday it'll end up in a museum. It really shows the evolution of things. Intro, intro song went into effect on the last video. It turned down the volume. He didn't like my noisemaker. You got like a theremin sound effect in here too. Let's see if I can find that here. I didn't launch you. There it is. Yeah, I know. I don't want to. Sorry, playing with all my apps on my phone here. Yeah, I guess a lot of people have picked out that the music I'm using is this Yankee of the South. He uses it for road trips and stuff. I've never even heard of the guy, so whatever. Yeah, I have no problem going to sleep with dishes in the sink. I mean, when you're using, free music, you're going to run into the fact that other people are also using that free music. No, I'm not that organized or clean. You just don't see how chaotic it is here. Now I can be a slob at times. That's just me. I get that from my dad. Organized chaos. I don't think there's anything organized about it, though. Disorganized chaos is probably better. You don't know this, but I got to pick up the socks off the floor before the live streams. Then you definitely wouldn't want to come here, Rhonda. I mean, there aren't any right now because I picked them up because we're doing a live stream. But that is a nice thing about living alone. It could be a mess here, but at least I know it's my mess. Depends on the woman. Depends on the woman. I know some women who are as disorganized as I am. That is absolutely correct, Rhonda. I can confirm that to be an absolute fact. That is true, Gene. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a slob. I acknowledge it. I do get to a point though where I kind of hit a saturation point and I got to do something about it. She invites you over just to clean, to have you clean, or to give her an excuse to clean. Yeah, I think Jordan is more tidy than I am. Although I got to admit, my only real experience with him was when in his in apartments. You know, in that place that he had in Hollywood that he started out doing his vlogs, and even a couple of the places he had before that. I haven't been to his house yet, so I don't know. And I never went to that second place that he lived in after he moved out of the apartment in Hollywood. And he moved up to, what was that, Sherman Oaks, I think is where he lived. Yeah, I don't know if it's they don't know or just it isn't that important to me. Here goes the last of the water. Must be coming to the end. Got worse with age. Jewelry and patterns are in Excel. Okay. Otherwise, you can't find them. Okay, that is pretty crazy, Rhonda. I'll admit. Yeah, see, I'm exactly the opposite with like shirts. I just when they come out of the dryer, they go into a laundry basket and they stay there until I wear them. So I just pull the next shirt out like I'm pulling it out of a box of Kleenex. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to do a cooking vlog today. I don't know what yet. I don't know if it'll be Instant Pot, if it'll be something else. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Come up with something good. Dig through my recipe books, see what looks good for dinner. Sundays are a good day to do a cooking vlog because I burn up half the day doing the live stream, and so I need something I can kind of throw together kind of quick. Plus, the fact I'm kind of struggling to stay awake right now, so I'm gonna probably take a nap after this. Yvonne posted a picture of a little mini town, huh? Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, I guess I saw that. Yeah, you posted that a few days ago, didn't you? Yeah, with all the airplanes and stuff like that. Yeah, I saw that. That was really cool. Rana's checking out for lunchtime. Yeah, I'm going to check out here pretty quick too. I put in my 2 hours. Like I said, I really need a nap right now. I'm tired. I guess I have a pretty incredible amount of ingredients from all the vlogs. I'll tell you, I have a very impressive spice collection. Bye, Charlotte. Bye, Logan. Good seeing you again. See you next time. Yeah, I think I'll pull the plug on this one too. We had a good time today. Thanks everyone for stopping in. I enjoyed doing this. I'll see you again next week. Have a good week, everyone. Good night.